Marloe watches have dived deep into British Royal Naval history for inspiration with their latest creation. The Sceptre is a 200-metre water-resistant tool watch with a real design difference. The name Sceptre is steeped in naval history, from an 18th century 64-gun warship, with the last vessel bearing the name to be a Swiftsure-class nuclear submarine. If we look back at Marloe's portfolio, they've never shied away from aquatic designs. Many of their watches have a nautical theme, from the Coniston and its Donald Campbell Bluebird links, to the later Solent, inspired by a small strip of water which is one of the most famous gateways into the United Kingdom. The new Sceptre is based on the Solent, but is a more robust evolution of the line. In the words of Marloe's founders, Oliver and Gordon, the Sceptre is an aggressive ocean-faring watch that's built for the harshest environments. Whilst the Solent was inspired by activities on the surface, the Sceptre has a distinctly subsurface feel to it, almost as if it has been lifted from a control panel in a vintage submarine. As always, the unpacking of a Marloe is an experience. On our journey to the Sceptre, we first find the watch data card, which advises the serial number and technical specifications. These publications are a timeless, valuable insight into the historical development and operation of the watch, and we really like them. Our test model was the black edition, so first sight was always expected to be striking. As the name suggests, the watch has a deep black dial, vintage gold lettering, bold hands, and a black silicone strap. You can clearly see Solent DNA in the design of the Sceptre, but it is far more robust both physically and technically. It has a thicker sapphire crystal with a subdued blue-purple anti-reflective coating, giving a deep ocean colour optical illusion. The 200-metre water-resistant polished steel case feels solid, and the unprotected, screw-down rifle crown is easy to operate with wet hands or gloves. The bidirectional turbine bezel is one of the more unusual features on the watch. Its very design makes it unsuitable for professional diving. However, most of us who own 200-metre watches do not actually dive. The fact that Marloe have embraced this is noteworthy. They have refused to succumb to expectations to fit a traditional dive bezel. In its place, we find a perfectly functional bezel which meets all daily needs such as parking time durations, but critically is designed to look like an integral holistic part of the case and in no way dominate the overall look. It's a smart design. The Sceptre range presents superb legibility. Lume is subtle on all the models and the hands take centre stage. Our black edition was exceptionally clear, with aesthetically pleasing dispersion of text and technical information. The minute track is highly functional, with enough subdivisions to allow you to accurately plot a course across the North Atlantic. The dial is constructed from multiple parts, which gives a real sense of depth. Possibly the most interesting element of the dial are the small crosshairs placed in line with each hour marker, but close to the centre. They serve no purpose other than to further enhance legibility, but they do remind you of ships being tracked on a sonar. The 316L marine-grade steel case has a well-proportioned display back, which bears the now anticipated meaningful phrase from Marloe. It was through the seas that the earth, so to speak, began. This is a take on a famous line quoted by Jules Verne in 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Through the porthole of the caseback, we see the heart of the Sceptre, a Miyota 9039 automatic mechanical movement, beating at 28,800 bph with 24 joules, hand-winding capability, a 40-hour power reserve, parashock protection, and an accuracy of plus or minus 10 to 30 seconds a day. So how does it wear? The Sceptre comes on a very well-made silicone strap. It is exceptionally comfortable, and we honestly could not find fault with it or the steel buckle. The watch wears very well, which at 42mm in diameter and 76 grams in weight is not hard. It is also worth noting that multiple OEM straps are available for your new watch, which can be selected prior to purchase on Marloe's clever online watch configuration tool. You can also select your serial number, which is a really nice way to personalize the watch further. Is there anything we would change on the Sceptre? Of course, there are always things on any watch we would personally prefer to see, but the challenge of the watchmaker is to create a product which has wide appeal. The Sceptre could maybe benefit from more prominent lume indices, but then a perfectly good argument could be structured for not designing those in. You can tell we're stretching a bit here. Priced at £399, the Marloe Sceptre offers exceptional value for money when you consider the innovative design and thoroughly British heritage of the brand. There are a few decent sub £400 watches today that give you a standard this level of personalisation, technical capability and sheer style. Naturally, we love to change straps here, no matter how good the supplied strap is. So here are a couple of the straps we tried and loved on the Sceptre, which may provide some inspiration for the 42mm steel tool watch in your life. First, the Zulu Diver Typhoon Sailcloth Military Strap. 3 layers make up this sailcloth reimagining of the classic military strap. The first is woven cotton fabric, the next is grey neoprene, and the final layer is black PVC rubber embossed with a sailcloth pattern to give the material a unique look and robust abrasion-resistant finish. Perfect for the next time you deploy on a submarine with your Sceptre. The second strap is the WatchGecko Henwick Single Pass Military Nylon in black and beige. Where other single pass straps use a thin material, for the Henwick we have developed a premium 1.4mm thick nylon that has a very smooth, tight weave. As an added design element, the central stripe is embossed into the weave, and this particular model matches the vintage gold lettering of the Marloe Sceptre dial. The Sceptre is a welcome addition to Marloe's portfolio and represents an evolution of their design ethos to bring us a truly robust go-to watch. Ready for anything you or nature will throw at it, the Sceptre will quickly become a valuable companion on your adventure. If you like this watch review, then maybe you will enjoy our recent review of the Formex Reef GMT, where we compare it to the venerable Rolex GMT Master. Don't forget to subscribe to the WatchGecko YouTube channel and also the WatchGecko magazine.